So hey guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Abigail and this is my space. If you're new here, please don't leave without subscribing, turning on post notification and engaging with my other posts. So guys, today we're going to be talking about something very juicy. This generation that has been on the lips of a lot of people. We're going to be talking about the Gen Z people. So if you know that you were born in that generation, step forward. I have news for you. So I have heard this a lot. These things I want to talk about, like there's certain things that people from other generations hate about us, and I want you guys to sit back, relax and listen to these things, and then as you're listening, be the judge of the whole thing. Like, judge it and say, okay, this one that he said, is it really true? Do I behave like this? So let's get right into the video. Today we are going to be talking about negative things that some people have to say about the Gen Z generation. They just feel like, these guys, what are they feeling like? Gen Z, what's the hype? What is the hype about this generation? So without further ado, I'll just be getting right into the video. So guys, the first one that he said is that we are lazy. Yeah. They say we are lazy, so I'm just telling you. But for me now, looking at myself, like judging the whole thing, that whole laziness thing with myself, it's not true. I feel like Gen Zs, they are the hardest workers. Like, we have a lot of young people from this generation that have made it in life. They're chasing the bag, they're going after their dreams, they're everywhere on the internet space, like they're everywhere on social media, they're doing the most positively, they're doing exploits. So laziness is something that is not restricted to one particular generation. So I don't feel like generalizing it and saying everybody that was born in that generation and everybody that's Gen Z is lazy is a lie. I don't agree with that. I do not agree with that one. Like, what do you guys think? Are you lazy? What do you guys think? Are you lazy? Me, I'm not lazy. Like, I'm not a lazy person, so I'm not going to sit back here and accept it. That one a lie. It's a lie. We're not lazy. Gen Z people are not lazy. I put it to you. Then they also said that we are addicted to technology. At this point, who is not addicted to technology? Like, who is not on their phone most of the time? People from older generations, they're obsessed. They're even more obsessed with social media self than us. And I feel like saying that we are addicted to technology is not even the right thing to say, because like the world is going like everything now is computerized. So you saying that we're addicted to technology doesn't make sense, because almost everything you do these days has to do with technology. Like, what do you guys think? Do you think you're addicted to technology? Me, I feel like I use my phone or whatever things that I use like at the appropriate time, and I use it for the period that I need it. Like now I'm making this video. Would you say I'm addicted to technology? Like, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Or is it the doom scrolling, or like scrolling your phone, pressing your phone? Is that the addicted to technology, or what is it? Someone should help me out here. Like someone should help me out here. Like, what does that mean? I really don't know. But if I have interpreted it to what I understand and that's what they're talking about, then there's no case. So just be the judge of the whole thing. Ask yourself, are you addicted to technology? In what ways do you use technology? Do you abuse it? Do you overuse it? Like, how do you use it? From what point do we begin to say, okay, this is addiction? So yeah, I don't know the category of Gen Z people they're talking about, but me and you, we're not lazy and we're not addicted negatively to technology. Gen Z people, come forward. They also said that we cannot talk to people in person. Like, we have better conversations with people via chat, phone call. But then when it comes to eyeballs conversation, that we cannot do that. And I am being the judge of this thing with my own person, right? I'm judging it based off of my own character, my personality, the type of person that I am. It's best believe that the same way I will talk to you on the phone is the same way I will talk to you in person. So unless you misinterpret the conversation, because sometimes when you're talking to people over the phone or like texting them, it's very easy to misinterpret a lot of things. So I feel like face-to-face conversation is even the best. You can see the person's body language, you can see the way the person responds to you, the manner, the speed, you understand. So there's nothing difficult about having like a face-to-face conversation. But I know that most people would always prefer to just like chat with people. Ultimately, face-to-face conversations are the best, and it's not only Gen Z people that may not like in-person conversations. Every other generation too. It depends on the person's character. So generalizing again is not good. These people that said these things, they really came for us. They said that Gen Z people are entitled. They said we are entitled. We're like, entitled to what? Entitled to who? Entitled in what sense? Like, what are we talking about? How are we entitled? Like, we just feel like people should give us stuff without us working. And yeah, I also mentioned the part where they said we are lazy, we don't like to work. And I've also seen like a lot of employers to complain. They're like, oh, they don't like hiring Gen Z because they complain too much at work, they do this too much at work. And I'm like, really? I don't think they are complaining. It's just that sometimes, or should I say over time, people who have been working in such an establishment, they have come to terms with a lot of things not working in the system, and then they're just good with it. But then if like a Gen Z person comes that is used to having their maybe laptop running, their phone, their gadgets, whatever they need running, and then you put them in an environment, maybe taking them to a cake place to go and work, and you expect them to they will complain. So I feel like these are the things. So people from older generations, they actually don't mind, working in such places that are just blah, like places that are just there. Like me now, there's certain places I can't work in, like certain environments. Gen Z people would just walk into a place, almost, let me not say all sha, but I feel like most Gen Z people have this mindset like, oh, if I go in, if this working environment is toxic, if it's not good for my mental health, I'm out. So like they don't stick around to find out. Like this is me digressing a bit though, but they don't stick around to find out. They're not like, okay, let me just stay and see. If you tell them, okay, I'm going to pay you this, they're telling you upfront, I won't accept it. Or they'll just be like, okay, and they won't show up at the job. Or they would actually tell you, oh, see, this is for so reason, I don't think I can take. Like, they're upfront. So I just feel like they're very audacious. They're very, very audacious. Like people from the Generation Z, they are very, very audacious. They know how to tell you things, straight as it is without sugarcoating. Okay, I will do this at this time. Like they don't have time for gimmicks. So the older generation, they are not used to that. People from the other generations, maybe they don't speak their mind. They will just say, okay, sir, no problem. But Gen Z, they don't take that. They also said we lack social etiquette. Like we do not know how to function in a social setting, and that's not true. Like that is not true, because who are the biggest organizers of social events? Gen Z, right? Most of them are Gen Z. It could be somebody from another generation that will organize it, but who will attend? Who are the people that will be there? So they're just trying to make us look like, we don't know how to have fun, we are lazy, we don't know how to socialize, and it's not true. But guys, what do you think? What do you really think? If you're Gen Z, what do you really think? Is that your personality? Are you those things they mentioned, or you also have like your own thoughts about the whole thing like me? Let's just know in the comments. Let's just know. And well, I'm sure they'll have like the positive sides to it. Yeah, to everything that has an advantage, there's a disadvantage. But yeah, these things they don't like about us, it's they're not giving. They're not giving. Do you know that they also said that we are unserious? We are unserious. Ha! Unserious. Unserious. What do you guys think? Are you unserious? As for me, I am not unserious. And again, I would say that most of these things, or even not everything that I have said here, it's based on the person's character or personality. You would see somebody who is way older doing worse than these things that have been said here. You would see somebody who is even way younger acting better and behaving right. So it's not just about any generation, right? But definitely there are things that are unique to a particular generation. And to be honest, I feel like Gen Zs, they are hard workers. They go out of their way to do things, to get things done. They are chasing their dreams. Like, I know so many people who are Gen Zs that are chasing their dreams, getting the bag, starting families, doing so many positive things, building apps, going into tech, doing crazy stuff. So all of this, I don't even know. I don't know. I'll just say that they're not used to this type of attitude, because back then people were taught to be quiet. So if someone says this, I'm not saying that we are disrespectful, but then we would speak our mind. We would tell you, sir, me, I don't like this, Do you understand? Like, we're not mute. What I say is that they're not a generation that you can shut up and just say, oh, they will still poke you. They would still poke you. Like, they would still speak their mind, air their views. You cannot shut them down. You can't shut us down. So yeah, I've come to the end of this video. It was just funny. I was just going through social media the other day and I saw these things, and I said, let me share with you guys, all of my fellow Gen Z people. What do people think? Are you lazy? Are you unserious? Do you not do well in a social gathering? Do you lack social etiquette? And the list goes on and on. Like, are you any of those things that they said? If you're not, comment in the comment section, share your thoughts, tell me what you think about this conversation. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you for staying tuned, and please don't leave without subscribing to my channel, turning on post notification, and engaging with my other videos. Thank you very much, and see you in my next one.